Hello everyone, once again welcome to my channel. My name is Shiva Krishnan and I upload videos related to data analytics and its tools such as Excel, Power BI, and I also upload videos related to AI. So in case you are new to my channel, I would like to extend a warm welcome. Okay, तो नए लोगों को स्वागत है आपका, right? And to the existing subscribers, thank you very much. तो एग्जिस्टिंग सब्सक्राइबर्स के लिए थैंक यू वेरी मच कि आप लोग लगातार कनेक्टेड हो मेरे साथ. थैंक यू वेरी मच. एंड या सो you know in fact and for my Tamil viewers as well, ரொம்ப நாள் ஆயிடுச்சு இன்ஃபேக்ட் தமிழில் வந்து எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணாமல். ஸோ ஐ வில் ட்ரை. ஓகே, இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ப்ராஜெக்டை வந்து தமிழில் கூட எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுறது ட்ரை பண்ணுவேன். ஓகே, ஸோ தட் தமிழ் வியூவர்ஸுக்கும் புரியறது கொஞ்சம் ஈஸியாக இருக்கும், ரைட்? So, guys, before we move forward, I would like to talk about this disclaimer. Okay, now I'm going to build a next generation type of portal for the sector of manufacturing. Okay, so before we move forward, let me inform this as a disclaimer that this video and the associated demonstration are created strictly for educational, research, and technical enablement purposes under YouTube's community guidelines exception policies. Okay, so why? I'll tell you why. Because you know, few days ago I was restricted, right? So I just wanted to inform this disclaimer pretty much in clear terms. So the sandbox environment, all workflows, systems, and dashboards shown are hosted within an isolated closed loop local development sandbox. Okay, on my um, laptop, my sandbox environment. Synthetic data, all company names, supplier details, logistics tracking files, and data points displayed are entirely fictional mock-up assets used to demonstrate data architecture concepts and no exploits. This video does not demonstrate, promote, or facilitate unauthorized web automation or data scraping, form spamming, or security circumvention of any public live third party platform. Okay. So, in simple words, anything that is not authorized by YouTube community guidelines, I'm not going to do anything of that sort. All right. So, that's about the disclaimer part. ठीक है, यहाँ तक तो disclaimer clear हो गया होगा, right? Now, let's talk about the objective of this manufacturing portal. ठीक है, कि इसका objective क्या है, right? So, this manufacturing portal is designed to be a digital hub that unifies factories, suppliers, distributors, and customers. ठीक है, its primary objective is to streamline operations by automating workflows across the supply chain. सो आगे बढ़ने से पहले यहाँ पे मतलब एक सिंपल वर्ड्स में अगर कहूँ ना, तो एक ऐसा एक सेंट्रलाइज्ड प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे फैक्ट्रीज, सप्लायर, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर और कस्टमर एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे आ जाए. ठीक है, ये एक ऐसा एक ऑब्जेक्टिव है इस प्रोजेक्ट का. आई थिंक सो कि दिस इज काइंड ऑफ अ नेक्स्ट जनरेशन टाइप ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट, कि मार्केट में इस टाइप का पोर्टल्स अभी इतना अवेलेबल है नहीं. दिस इज अ नेक्स्ट जनरेशन टाइप ऑफ अ प्रोजेक्ट दैट आई एम वर्किंग ऑन. ठीक है, and in case if you're from the manufacturing background and if such a portal exists, then you can let me know which type of portal is it. Okay, I'm not from this background, so I may not be completely accurate about this, but you can let me know. All right, so now the primary objective of this portal is to streamline operation by automating workflows across the supply chain. ठीक है, तो workflow जितना भी है उसको automate करके streamline करना है, and then enhance visibility with real time tracking of orders, inventory and production. ठीक है, तो ये रियल टाइम पे हो जाएगा. रियल टाइम का मतलब क्या है कि उसी टाइम पर. ठीक है, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल अभी इस स्टेटस पे, अभी इस टाइम पर, जस्ट एज एन एग्जांपल. ठीक है, अभी इस टाइम पर ये स्टेटस क्या है ऑर्डर का, पेंडिंग है, डिलीवर्ड है, जो भी है. ठीक है, इन्वेंट्री का क्या स्टेटस है, प्रोडक्शन का क्या स्टेटस है. ठीक है, एंड इससे कि विजिबिलिटी मतलब रियल टाइम ट्रैक करके इसका विजिबिलिटी को जो है एनहांस करना है. एंड देन improve the decision making using AI driven forecasting, analytics and risk alerts. All right, so the next part is that the decision making. basis AI-driven forecasting and analytics. We have to improve on that part, and then ensure compliance with industry standards, sustainability goals, and regulatory requirements as per the government norms and everything. Then boost collaboration between vendors, manufacturers, and customers through a single platform. Okay. So, as I said in the beginning here, that कि ये एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ पे वेंडर्स मैन्युफैक्चरर्स कस्टमर्स सारे आ जाएंगे इस पर्टिकुलर पोर्टल पे. Okay. This portal acts like a digital brain for business, bringing together factories, suppliers, and distributors into one smart dashboard. Instead of humans spending hours manually checking stock, tracking shipment, and guessing how much material to buy, specialized AI agents automatically analyze data to predict exactly what the factory needs before it runs out. It shifts a company from constantly reacting to shortages to automatically staying two steps ahead. You know, uh, exactly. यहाँ पे मतलब ये एक प्रोएक्टिव अप्रोच है, ठीक है. एंड आई थिंक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर में ये एक बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम होगा कि शॉर्टेज हो गया, ठीक है, किसी पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट का शॉर्टेज है, राइट. वेंडर वेंडर वाइज शॉर्टेज है, प्रोडक्ट का शॉर्टेज है, सप्लाई चेन में थोड़े इश्यूज आते हैं, राइट. तो रिएक्ट करने से अच्छा है कि यहाँ पे प्रोएक्टिव अप्रोच करके कुछ एक प्रोजेक्ट बना रहा हूँ यहाँ पर, एंड दैट्स द होल ऑब्जेक्टिव. राइट. नाउ आप सिंपल वर्ड्स में एक्सप्लेन करो ना. इमेजिन करो कि एक जिगजॉ पजल है, एक भूल भुलैया, ठीक है. हिंदी में अगर आप मुझसे पूछो तो जैसे भूल भुलैया होगा, भूल भुलैया, right? Imagine a jigsaw puzzle where the pieces, like such as the factory, the supplier, shipping truck, customers, are constantly moving, and they are segregated and they are constantly moving. Okay, so in most companies today, humans are stuck in the middle, frantically sending hundreds of email or even thousands of emails, checking spreadsheets, making phone calls just to keep these pieces connected simultaneously, but they are not able to do that. So if a shipment gets delayed or warehouse runs out of a particular product, the whole system grinds to a halt because everyone is reacting after the problem has already happened. So in simple words, that before the problem happens, we are able to take a proactive approach and try to solve that. All right. So this portal changes entire game. It's a next generation autonomous ecosystem, and here it's why it's so rare and powerful in simple terms. Um, so it switches business from reacting to predicting. Okay. So most software used in factories today just tells you what happened in the past. We sold these many units last month. But now this project is rare because it uses a supply chain forecasting agent that acts like a corporate weather forecaster, right? So it does the forecasting. So which means in my understanding, in my logic, right, that let's say that we sold so many units last month or last year. So we are able to forecast that, okay, we sold 10,000 units last month. So the demand for the next month, okay, is going to be around 15,000 units or 17,000 units, or can drop down to this many units. That's kind of the forecasting. And since AI is infinite intelligence, right? If you ask AI to do the proper forecasting, it's extremely 100 times or even 1,000 times faster and smarter than the way a human can do. And with lightning speed, it can operate, right? So now, by analyzing massive mountains of historical data, it can look months into the future and warn the business that a massive demand spike is coming in this month. We need to order this percent more raw material right now before prices skyrocket and supplies run out. Okay, I hope यहाँ तक clear होगा, right? And second, it deploys an AI digital workforce instead of a chatbot. When many people think of AI, people think that this is like a chat GPT where you can just type a question and get answer. But this portal is vastly more powerful because it introduces a multi-agent network. Okay, it's like having a team of highly specialized employees who talk to each other. All right, like the first is the forecasting analyst AI agent. It constantly crunches numbers to predict what the factory will need next quarter or even next month or or even next year. Okay, and an employee two, the logistics manager, takes those numbers and automatically tracks exactly where the delivery trucks are, flagging delays in real time. They don't get tired, they don't make calculation errors, and they work together perfectly behind the scenes to keep the entire supply chain running on autopilot. Okay? And the third thing, it bridges a gap between raw data and smart action. Okay, so the biggest problem in the corporate world right now is that companies are drowning in data they don't know how to use. There are millions of rows of sales numbers sitting silently in databases. This project is incredibly unique because it hooks the AI directly into that raw data, and that raw data acts as a ground truth. Because AI reads exact facts and figures, it doesn't guess or make things up. It makes pinpoint accurate business decision. Exactly. Okay. क्या है ना कि डेटा जो है ना, जैसे मतलब मिलियंस ऑफ रोज यानी लाखों लाखों रोज का जो डेटा है सेल्स नंबर, वो सिर्फ डेटाबेस में सिर्फ ऐसे ही पड़ा है। ठीक है। तब इसमें एआई क्या करता है, एआई इसमें फटाक से बहुत जल्दी से एनालाइज कर लेगा एंड पिन पॉइंट करके बता देगा कि ये ठीक है, यहाँ पर एग्जैक्ट प्रॉब्लम है एंड यहाँ पे इस टाइप का डिसीजन लोगे तो इट विल बी मच बेटर। एंड ये इतनी तेजी से कर पाएगा कि दिस इज जस्ट अनबिलीवेबल, राइट? And the layman takeaway for non-technical managers and business leaders, this project is the ultimate holy grail. It takes the messiest, most stressful part of running a global business, managing suppliers, inventories, and logistics, and turns it to a self-driving, predictable engine. It proves you can step away from daily firefighting and let intelligent systems handle the heavy lifting. Okay, cool. So now this was about the project overview. All right. Now we'll go through the design overview part. First of all, we have the navigation bar, where we have the modules for orders, inventory, suppliers, analytics, compliance, etc. And then a dashboard widget, shipment tracking maps, demand versus supply charts, machine utilization, KPI, etc. Sidebar, assistant answering questions. Here we'll have the AI agent integrated, and then the alerts and notification. Okay. Now we'll see like the use cases, okay, um, where this type of portals can be used. Automobile manufacturing, forecast steel demand, track global shipments, and monitor supplier compliance. Food processing, monitor raw material inventory. Okay, so what are the type of domains and industries that this portal will be used? Obviously in manufacturing, but in within manufacturing there are several um, subunits, right? Subdomains that are a part of this. So it can be useful in automotive manufacturing by forecasting the steel demand, track global shipments, and monitor supplier compliance. Food processing, monitor the raw material inventory, ensure food safety compliance, and track cold chain logistics. Then the third thing, consumer electronics, predict demand spikes during holiday season, track shipment globally, and manage vendor contracts. Pharmaceuticals, track raw material sourcing, ensure FDA, EMA compliance or other government compliance as per that particular country, and monitor temperature sensitive logistics. Textiles and apparel, forecast cotton demand, monitor ethical sourcing and track global distribution. Renewable energy, manage solar panel production, forecast raw material needs, ensure sustainability compliance. And then the heavy machinery, predict spare part demand, scheduled predictive maintenance. Then retail and e-commerce, aerospace, so on and so forth. So now let's look at what are the benefits for businesses. Okay, first of all, it reduces manual coordination between suppliers, factories, and distributors. All right. Then the second is forecasting minimizes overproduction and stock out. Third, transparency. Customers and partners can track orders in real time. Right. That's the beauty. Okay. Almost the key players, right? The most important people. Okay, supplier, factories, distributor, customers, partners, all of them can track things simultaneously. Okay, so that's extremely efficient, right? Then There's a lot of cost savings involved. Okay, then transparency, everyone can track in real time. Resilience, AI alerts for supply chain risk, delays, shortage, and compliance issues. Sustainability, track carbon footprint and energy usage across operations. Okay, these are the what do you call it? The benefits part. All right. Now, our whole project. Okay, obviously this will be divided into four stages, as you guys have seen in the previous videos. That first will be the creation of website and testing of that site during the preview stage. Okay, at this stage, this site is not live, right? And then the second part will be creation of AI agent, supply chain forecasting AI agent, and order tracking AI agent. I'm short on credits, that's why um, I'll not be able to add more. But right now we'll be only focusing on creating these two AI agents. कि अभी हाल फिलहाल के लिए मेरे पास क्रेडिट्स नहीं है, तो ये तो जो AI agents है ना, इस क्रिएशन पे फोकस करेंगे, ठीक है. थर्ड, इंटीग्रेटिंग दिस AI agents ड्यूरिंग प्रीव्यू स्टेज. ठीक है, प्रीव्यू स्टेज पे हम लोग इसको इंटीग्रेट करके टेस्ट करेंगे. ऑल राइट, we will integrate these AI agents during previous stage and we'll test them. And then fourth is connecting domain to this website and final testing of this entire portal. All right. So now I have this prompt. Okay. Finally, it's the prompt creation. This is the most exciting part. And it seems that my internet is not connected. So I'll connect to internet. I'll make sure that the internet is connected so that we are good to go at the stage of writing prompt. And then AI agent offered by Hostinger Horizon will be put to work. Okay. So here the prompt is create a manufacturing portal designed to streamline operations across factories, suppliers, distributors, and customers. And the objective, provide a centralized digital hub for managing supply chain orders, inventory, vendor collaboration, production analytics, and compliance. Enhance transparency, efficiency, and resilience in manufacturing workflows. Okay. Then the core modules, these are the main part. This is the objective. Then the core modules, supply chain forecasting, placeholder for future AI integration, order tracking, real time visibility into purchase orders, shipments, and delivery status, inventory management, automated stock alerts, warehouse optimization, predictive restocking, vendor collaboration, supplier communication, compliance checks, contract monitoring, production analytics, dashboards showing machine utilization, downtime, efficiency, KPIs, etc. Okay. And then the quality control, defect detection, compliance reporting. And then seventh, compliance and sustainability, monitoring certifications, energy usage, carbon footprint. And then here we have the navigation part as well, right? Orders, inventory, suppliers, analytics, compliance, dashboard widgets, real time. Uh, Hold on, I just wanted to make sure that we're not getting lost, right? I'm just cross checking here because I found something that there are so and so use cases. Is this important to be written during the prompt stage? Uh, okay, I think at the stage of creation, if I run into any issues, then I may be able to, change my direction accordingly, but the objective will remain the same. Okay. So here we have the real-time shipment tracking map, forecast charts, and here's this is all about the navigation part. And then the use cases, we have already seen this. Okay. Deliverables, the modern enterprise style dashboards with modular navigation, interactive widgets for tracking analytics and compliance, scalable architecture to integrate AI agents later. Okay, this is the prompt I have here from Copilot AI. I copy this, then I go to Hostinger Horizon AI part, and then I paste this prompt. Let's wait for the site to load. As you guys may be knowing that, like most of people, I have many tabs open, right? So that could also cause some slower speed. So let's wait for some time. Okay. So here I will paste my prompt, okay? And I hit enter. And then in some time, AI will start working on our project. Okay. So guys, this will take some time, right? Because this is a pretty complex project that I'll be working upon. This is going to be more complex than the other projects that I've worked upon, right? Because all these type of projects are next generation. Okay, so here AI has stated that it would need some clarity on these things. So user roles and access. Will different users, factory managers, suppliers, distributor see different dashboards and data, or is this a single unified view for internal operations only? Data and persistence. This portal will need to store and manage orders, inventory, shipment, supplier info, and compliance records. Should I set up a database to persist all this data or start with demo sample data for now? Authentication. Do you need a login functionality so different users can access their own data securely, or should this be a public demo portal? So, in this context, I'll be asking Copilot AI as well as Copilot AI as well as Gemini. I'll copy this and then I paste this here so that we can get the data from AI, Copilot AI. Right, this is a free tool. Now for this hosting horizon, this is based on credits. I pay for this, but this one is free for use. Copilot AI. Okay, I say okay. Help me with answers to this question from AI agent offered by Hostinger Horizon AI. So let's wait. Now this is going to be very funny, right? That machine is asking human to prove that we are humans. Pretty funny. So let's wait for this thing to go away. It can be funny and irritating as well. I click on wait. Or in the meanwhile, I'll ask this to Gemini. Okay, so here it says that yes, different users should have role-based dashboard. Factory managers full visibility into production analytics, inventory and compliance. Suppliers access to purchase orders, shipment status and contract compliance. Okay, distributor focus view of shipment tracking, delivery timelines and inventory allocation. Customers limited view for order tracking, delivery status and product certifications. This ensures that each stakeholder sees only what's relevant to them while maintaining security and clarity. Okay. Data and persistence. Yes, set up a database for persistence right from the start. Core tables, orders, inventory, shipment, supplier compliance records. This allows the portal to scale beyond demo mode and ensures data integrity. For early testing, you can seed the database with sample demo data, but the architecture should be ready for live data integration with ERP or IoT systems later. Authentication, yes, implement secure login functionality with role-based access control. So yes, I also had intuition about the same thing that different users will have a different type of access, right? Obviously, not everybody will be given the same level of access, right? Because different stakeholders have different purpose, right? And also to maintain the confidentiality and as per compliance as well, right? Okay, here is the answer in a very concise, in short for Horizon AI. Okay, so I'll copy this and then I will be pasting this to AI agent of offered by Hostinger Horizon. Okay, I hit enter. Right now it'll start working on this. Now it will take a lot of time, folks. Guys, okay, काफ़ी टाइम लगने वाला है बिकॉज ये काफ़ी कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रोजेक्ट है. मुझे लगता है कि जितना भी प्रोजेक्ट में मैंने काम किया है ये सबसे ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रोजेक्ट रहने वाला है. एंड obviously if the project is pretty complex then there will be a lot of fun and there will be rewards accordingly because these type of problems are faced in real life. um, and you guys know that supply chain and the manufacturing is such a huge industry, right? And it's in fact one of the core pillars of the economy, any economy, right? Not just India. In fact, United States, UK, Canada, okay, anywhere in the world, if that nation has to thrive and flourish and do well, this domain also needs to do well, right? Um, Recently, there was an issue between two countries. I don't want to talk much about that. This is a very famous issue. Um, one country's government imposed tariffs, excessive tariffs on the other country's government, and so the other country. Let's give an example: A and B. So A is a very powerful country. ए एक पावरफुल कंट्री है. ए ने बी वाले कंट्री के ऊपर कहा कि ठीक है हम आपके ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा टैरिफ लगा देंगे. एंड तो बी वाला जो कंट्री है जिसने एक्सपोर्ट किया था तो उनके एक्सपोर्ट्स पे बहुत बड़ा नुकसान हुआ. बिलियंस ऑफ डॉलर्स में नुकसान हुआ, राइट? तो वो नुकसान अगर होता है तो ऑब्वियसली वो पूरा शहर, पूरा डिस्ट्रिक्ट, पूरा स्टेट लेवल पे इफेक्ट पड़ता है, राइट? मतलब बहुत सारे लोगों पर डायरेक्ट इम्पैक्ट पड़ता है. ओके, सो राइट, सो we are talking about doing this kind of project for an entire domain, entire industry, which is going to be very complex, but that's where the fun part is, right? So I may have said this earlier, right? Create something with AI, folks. Create something with AI. And yeah, create something with AI that is of immense value to the marketplace. So it's applying the finishing touches. Let's wait and see. And I can tell you one thing very much honestly that there will be a lot of debugging that will be involved. Um, I'll be facing some kind of errors for sure. Since it's a complex project, it will definitely involve some kind of technical errors. So we have to persist and get things done, right? Let's wait for some time, folks. And guys, I always say that watch the video in full, folks, because this is a university level of content that I'm creating, and I don't think this type of projects will be taught even in universities as well. So we can cross check with this with AI. In the meanwhile, while the Hostinger Horizon AI is building, we'll ask this to AI. So this type of project, pretty rare, and it is taught at university level, right? Right. So this is not like your normal course, folks. This is like taught at the university level in advanced programs like industrial engineering, supply chain management, and enterprise system design. Okay. So this involves complex integration. It requires complex ERP system, IoT sensors, logistic APIs, etc. And enterprise architecture, students usually learn about database, dashboards, and analytics separately. A full portal that unifies them is extremely advanced. And cross-disciplinary knowledge, you need expertise in manufacturing process, supply chain, theory, data science, and software engineering. So where it's taught, industrial engineering programs, okay, an MBA in operations supply chain, case study on digital transformation, manufacturing, computer science, and specialized certifications. Okay, programs such as APICS, now ASCM. Now this is the popular certification, right? Just like you, how you have Six Sigma. Okay, you have Six Sigma, then you have Prince 2, and then you have PMP. Same way, this is the um, most important certification in supply chain and manufacturing, APICS. So why this is valuable? We have already seen this, that this mirrors real world enterprise solutions like SAP, Oracle, NetSuite, or Microsoft Dynamics, but with a modern AI first twist. Universities often teach the concepts, forecasting, inventory control, compliance, but rarely do students get to build a full portal that integrates all of them. Right? So, this is one of the reasons why this project is completely unique and kind of a standout. Right? So, it's essentially a miniature enterprise system, something usually seen in professional environments rather than student projects. So, guys, that's why I'm saying that I myself would feel that this is like at the university level because of the complexity of this project. Okay, you can in fact even copy paste my prompt and try this in interview as well. Okay, then lastly there was this question as well that is asking me in comparison to like SCP and Oracle, how does this compare? I say yes, please. Right. So, in a simple terms, in my portal like that I'm building right now is kind of a simplified modern version of SAP, but in a very simplified form. Obviously, SAP is a huge thing, right? And Oracle, NetSuite. This portal does mirror the NetSuite inventory and order tracking feature, but with a sharper focus on manufacturing specific analytics. And Microsoft Dynamics 365, uh, this Dynamics 365 provides CRM plus ERP with supply chain modules, but my portal is more manufacturing centric, designed for factories and suppliers rather than broad enterprise CRM. Right. So the whole, the beauty is that while the traditional ERPs are adding AI slowly, my portal is already designed to integrate AI agents seamlessly later. Okay. I'll say, so how many universities? I have few more questions. Now you may have to excuse me for the slow typing speed because I have a microphone in one hand and then I'm typing, you know, on the other hand, right? How many universities teach this type of content? Estimate in percentage. Type of universities teaching this type of content. Are they premier such as Harvard, Stanford, MIT, Oxford, IIM, and IIT? Let's ask this to AI. Right. So I knew as only small percentage universities worldwide teach full-fledged manufacturing portal or advanced supply chain system design. Typically less than 10% of institutions. Okay. These programs are most often found in premier universities such as Harvard, Stanford, MIT, Oxford, and India's IM and IIT. So in India, only a few hundred of offer this level of content. Okay, so this is university level of content, folks, right? And even if the so imagine that if you are doing MBA or operations research or highly specialized program in major universities such as Harvard, Stanford, etc. You'll be knowing this very well that they'll be charging a huge amount of money for these type of courses, right? But you're getting this live um, on your YouTube channel, right? That too for free of cost. So that's why I would say that watch this type of content in full. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. So it is clearly stated here that so far the portal is actually live. Hmm. Pretty interesting. I thought that I may come across some kind of error or something, but okay. I may have to pause the video here. Okay. So far it is looking uh, so far it is looking quite good, and I may have to pause the video here, folks. All right. So I'll move forward. I mean, I'll meet you in the next video because I can't share the email credentials or anything like that, right? Um, I need to follow the community guidelines, and let's see. Okay, so once I log in, then I'll show you how the portal looks like, and this project will involve several stages. So be patient, and remember, folks, the type of content that you're getting for free is almost worth in crores, but you're getting this for free. ठीक है, इसमें अगर आप फॉर एग्जांपल फॉरेन में जाके पढ़ रहे हो इस टाइप का कंटेंट सीखने के लिए, राइट, यूएस में जा रहे हो, हार्वर्ड या स्टैनफोर्ड या एमआईटी या ऑक्सफोर्ड